Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to y'all with a tarot deck review. Alright. Sorry, I had to adjust myself a little bit. So I'm doing a tarot deck review, and it's on the Miss Cleo's Tarot Power deck. Miss Cleo's Tarot Power deck. Now, I bought this, I purchased this on Amazon a while back. I think it was only around like $3 to $4, really cheap. So I was like, whatever. I didn't really know how good they were, but I said I would try. I had heard of Miss Cleo's. I had never watched her shows. I'm 23, so I mean, no offense to, if you're older on here, but I've never watched anything on Miss Cleo, about Miss Cleo, who Miss Cleo was. I just got the tarot deck. So here's the tarot deck. Here's the back. It's a little bit dirty. Alright. Like that. Here's the guidebook. Now the guidebook, I like the guidebook. I really, really do. This is a really good guidebook. It gives you paragraphs on the cards. It explains what the card means through paragraphs. And I like books that do that go the mile to actually explain to you what the card means, rather than just put in one word or 2 or 3 word phrases. Guidebooks like that is a pet peeve of mine. I need to have a guidebook that has at least 2 or 3, 4 sentences. Not to say that I use the guidebooks like that anyway, but still, it's good to have. So this is really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this deck right here. So here's the deck, the size of it. I love the size of it. I can't shuffle like this. I do have to shuffle like that because my hands are so tiny. The cardstock is a little bit flimsy. I mean, it's a little bit flimsy, but it's okay, I guess. The only thing is that it would make it extremely easy to bend the more you use the deck. So that's really the only thing about that. The borders, I have no issue with the borders. There are some people that don't like borders, and so they may cut. I don't do the whole trimming the borders. Borders are fine for me. And then we got the back. I love this design on the back. It's actually really beautiful to me. So that right there that's awesome. I love the back. Alright. I'm only going to go through a few of these cards. I'm not going to go through the whole deck in case you want to buy the deck yourself. Alright. So we got the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, not only is this going to be a little bit of a walkthrough, this is also going to be a review because I have tried to use this deck. It's the Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Now, the deck is very easy to read. It would look as if it is easy to read, right? But for me, I just could not connect with this deck. When I first seen the cards, I'm like, okay, I could deal with it. It's a little bit cartoony. You know, I don't know how I feel about that. Sorry, y'all. There's the Eight of Swords. It's very cartoony and very colorful. And to be honest, it did catch me off guard a little bit. There's a Ten of Swords. I do like this card. This card is pretty cool. Sorry, y'all. Got the Page of Swords. Right? I've only used this deck 3 or 4 times because I just cannot connect with it. I can't. The Queen of Swords is beautiful. Beautiful Queen of Swords. I love this card. I just can't connect with it. Most of the cards look cheesy to me, honestly. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. Some of the cards are really beautiful. Some of the cards are really, really beautiful. And, I mean, and I was excited that it was Egyptian deck. But I think the cartoony part just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I tried to read with this deck like 3 or 4 times, like I said, and I just could not. It was like I could not connect with it. I could not get a reading off of this deck. Me and this deck we just don't connect right. So, I'm actually planning on trading this in or selling it because it's no use for me, honestly. I may keep it in my collection since I am trying to have a tarot collection. Even though I don't use this deck, it could still be good for my tarot collection. So I may keep it for that purpose. It'll probably never get used, but just to say that I have it in my collection. I mean, it's not a bad deck. It's really not. The card stock could be a little firmer, in my opinion. I just can't connect with it because some of the images and, like I said, just the cartoony feel. Some of the cards are a little bit cheesy. I can't get with it. This is the Seven of Cups. I do like the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is pretty good. I do like the Seven of Cups. The 8 of Cups, I don't know about that. Nine of Cups, I don't know about that. Like, some of these cards I just can't. 10 of Cups, that's not what I'm used to. So it's just not working for me. If I would rate it 1 to 5, I would rate this deck a 3 to 5. Just because lack of connection. The art, the images was just too cartoony for me, and I don't like that kind of style. I love the Egyptian style, but when it's too cartoony like this, even, let me show you, even the Temperance, I don't really like this Temperance card. Like, look at that. I just, some of these cards I just don't like, you know. I just don't like, you know, like this. Hey, the Moon, that's not a traditional moon card, you know. And I'm not bashing this deck because, like I said, it's not a bad deck, just not for me. It's not for me. Alright, so I showed y'all some of the cards. Again, I'm not going to show all of them because if you did see that you were drawn to this deck on this video, I want you to buy it, and I want you to see the rest of the cards for yourself. Alright. So, like I said, I would give that deck 3 to 5. I still like the guidebook. The guidebook is amazing. But yeah, so there's my tarot review and mini walkthrough. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have a great day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. Just stay blessed, stay positive in the best way that you can, and in the best way that you know how. Alright, stay blessed, and blessed be.